Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus. This is episode 196 of our Let's Play campaign Final Factory. So there isn't a whole lot left in this base in order for us, that was an interesting sound we decided to make there for some reason. The base is doing quite well, and what I've just did is just smash down some blueprints here. That one's there, and they will just slowly be filled out. Of course, this is going to be a big strain on our robot network, but I don't care. And we can always also see now that the game is running slower, and I don't think this is something that I can really recover in any meaningful way. It is, here the update is game update, and it comes primarily from entity update. If we really look at it, then this one, it was driven down to 17. This number is only allowed to be 16. If it goes above 16, then it starts scaling down. And logistics manager, not, if we really look at it, right? I mean, that's not nothing. That's really not anything. 2.5 for controlling pretty much the entirety of the base. But this is the one that could go a bit down. The entity update, I don't really think I can do much about it. It is just a lot of inserters and a lot of a lot of inserters and a lot of assemblers. They all add up. And this one, I mean, if this one is using a tremendous amount of fluids back and forth. It's just like in, out, scale up, scale down, do stuff, do some other stuff, back and forth. I don't know. It's 1.3 there. Let's get that one out. So we're running at about 40 FPS UPS at this point. So that's kind of disappointing, to be honest. But what I want to do is actually, I want to do some cleanup. Yay, cleanup. And we'll probably notice some kind of mistake along the way. That's always how it goes. Some merged networks. So unfortunately, this is the speed by which we're running with. So that's just the way it is. See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see, if we look up here, how much do we have? We have in... No, I can't really figure that out. I just need to get up there. Should I get the car? Yes, let's get the car. It's been a while. No, it's not. But I haven't been driving enough in this base. So let's do that. Because we know how good we are at driving. So let's enjoy it. This is not even fast anymore. Even I can control at this speed. Aha, watch it. In this Roboport network. Oh, it's the same Roboport network. Oh, never mind. It's 200,000. So what I want to do is... I have 12,000 logistics bots available. So what if we take all of these have to go, and all the pipes? Yes. Let's try that. All right, so that's now better. Now the next thing I want to do is then change all of these. Okay, that was totally not necessary to do it that way. Can I just do this one? It's not going to be pretty, but it works. And lastly, this one out here. Oh no, I don't have enough. There, got enough. So why, oh why are we doing this? Well, the reason why we're doing this is because I want to clean this up. This simply does not belong here anymore. It has outlived its time. Although, if I now think of it, this means that I no longer have any uranium coming in. That's probably not a sane thing to do. Is there any other uranium anywhere nearby? I mean, I could just take uranium processing and just move it over here and just say, be done with it. It's pretty simple, and then it doesn't have to go back and forth. The only thing it needs is a bit of stone, or no, a bit of... If I look at this, what is it actually? It's like this one, right? This one is just a reprocessing, doesn't cost anything. This one doesn't cost anything. The only thing is, this one doesn't cost anything. That one, that's the only thing that costs a tiny bit of iron. A tiny, teeny tiny bit of iron. So there's that. And then, of course, the whole issue, the main issue, is about the sulfuric acid. Because sulfuric acid also requires both iron and... So that's kind of yucky. Because you need sulfuric acid to mine it. Is this a mistake I'm doing? I mean, it just seems... Okay, I only have 150,000 because it doesn't count the ones in transit. But if I look at 150,000, then I look at... Holy shit. Sorry. Where... Do I not have any uranium? Ah, panic. 20. And those, 100. Okay, I'm gonna... I might have just made a terrible mistake. Which would be like the first time. Because this is my only source of uranium. I just don't like the fact that it's taking up that corner. I don't like that. I want a nice big fat square. This one is also missing a bit. But it's coming, it's coming. Whoa, that's not good. That is not good. I kind of ask for that crap. Let's get my robots to do it. They are more loyalist robots instead of the house robots who swear filthy to no one. So what I want to do is I want to now say I want to consume all of this because why not? It's coming in anyway. That means this one. This one has been stuck when it's 100,000. Now I'm going to say no. Make it 500,000 because why not? So the concept of this one will be that now I will not have any uranium ore. I'll have it stored as either of these items. And this one, see, that I don't like. This one should then be not 20, but 100,000. Yes. That's more like it. And... $100,000 there, 100,000, and they're not working because they're just not working. There, so now they will work, except what's your problem? Ah, it cannot output. Okay, so this is all good. Take it. Now you can also output, and that means this kicks into gear. This one should be, what is this stand? 10,000? Yeah, screw it. Just get 100,000, yeah? No reason not to. Can you be, yeah, you are already module. There. So the intention is now, okay, mining, great, move on. We do have a few of these working. But what we'll see now is that all of this will be converted to here, and this one really, really needs to get something out, but I don't have any robots left because they're all busy up here. Oops. And that's to be expected. We just have these light green crescents here and there. Not a big deal. That's a big deal. The ones that decide not to fly in. Okay, so if this is 1.9 and there's 400 being picked up, then it's actually okay. Now, there is actually the challenge of what then are we going to do about the uranium? I mean, this one just screams that it should be used. It just... But there are so many things that need to be done in order for us to get the uranium working properly. One thing would definitely be sulfuric acid. So how do we get sulfuric acid here? Well, we don't have to do this now, but the base is kind of not going to continue for too much longer. But I'm just considering, if we look at some ratios just to see if this will ever become a problem. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you go in here. Now it looks like there's lots of them here. So let's look at some ratios. The first ratio is this one. So that divides everything by 10, which means if I have 200,000, we're not counting the ones in transit. So that's 200,000, that means it's 20,000. So I have 20,000 of each of these. That's not a lot, actually. Then we... Oh yeah, it doesn't matter, because if I really look at it, it means 3 uranium, 3 of the 238 becomes 1, 2, 3, 5. Yes? Or 2? This is 43 output and 45 input. It's 3 to 1. And then there are some productivity bonuses all the way around. Not on the coverage, obviously, but on this part, it's 20%. And this part is also pretty crazy because I get 10 uranium fuel cells for each. And how many do we have here? The fuel cells, I can see that that's 12k, 12,000. Each fuel cell runs for 2 minutes. And I have, how many reactors do I have? Let's just figure out this is a... That's 18. 18, and each one has 8 reactors. That's 144. Then they will divide by 2. That means I need 72 per minute. And if I have 12,000, then I divide it by 72. Then I have 166 minutes as it is right now. Which isn't that much, actually. That's just 2 hours. Am I just being horribly... doing some very horrible wrong things here? Because I, by just figuring out that, oh, I got 2 more hours to run and then the base will be exploding. Oh, we just got 19 more construction bots for some reason. They must have gone out and been separated from the rest of the network. Okay, what about this one? What about this one? I think this is pretty much done. All the rest is done. And let's have a look. 126,000. Right, so what about this part? If I look at... So this goes into the Covarex. Let's call it 99,000. Then we divide by 3. That's going to be 33,000. And on top of that, I have the 18 here. That's 50,000. What about this little fella here? Oh, it does take a lot of uranium. Then I guess the Covarex here should only... Where is it? There. You will only add when the bad stuff is greater than 20,000. I don't know why I actually have to. It's kind of like one of the usual things I did. where everyone was like saying, no, why don't you? Why do you do that? So they stop working when... No, it doesn't. They don't. No, they don't. There. Now they stop working when the content of the logistics network is less than. But basically, I don't know. I think I maybe have like 10 hours left of this, which isn't a whole lot, to be perfectly honest. And if I could just mine this one, why wouldn't? How much do we have left? I really want to get rid of it. I really do want it. Oh, my car. Okay, I need to get back there anyway. Look, the robots are actually starting to also help me. But there's a lot of robots idling, or not idling, but charging and moving slowly from one location to the next when they find that one is occupied. All part of the game. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, it's not actually that one. It's the next one out. And let's get the car and then have a look at what the situation is here. Can we kill this? Yeah. Can we kill some of this maybe? Probably not. What else do we have? Maybe this one could be done. Because now that will force my construction robots to come in. Although it doesn't seem like they do. No. Good thing we brought you. That is unfortunately just the way it is. I kind of regret doing this. There's no doubt that I should not have done this, because now I kind of have to figure out another place where I can get uranium, because that doesn't seem like it's okay. What about looking at the way we can get sulfur? So sulfur, where do you go? You go here. No, sulfur was also one of those that were... No, this one is only creating sulfur, so this is great. This one will be idle 90% of the time. So would it be an option for you to... You're going here, you're going there, and here. It could be moving further, and let's see, somewhere around here. Nah, not really. And it could go up here and then out in here. So that will be the sulfuric acid coming in. That would mean this one could get it. Then it just needs some iron and some copper. And not a whole lot. If I look at the sulfur, how is... It's 1. And this one is... Okay, so no... Oh, it's the batteries that requires copper. So it just needs some iron, which I could supposedly get from here. Or I could find some random iron that wouldn't mind going out there. Or I could just take a single train. Go. Let's have a look at the production capacity. We had 1. This is rock steady at 3k. Exactly how I wanted it. This one, I'm just very curious. Okay, so all of these are now, every single content in here is now requested. Great. So that means we should see them, yes, starting to decrease. And then it's just a matter of getting in there. It seems that these episodes where I'm supposed to fix things, I kind of make more mistakes than fixing, which is kind of ironic. Maybe it would have been better just to leave the whole damn thing alone and then just sit back, relax, and watch right. Whoa, it's breaking slowly. Yeah, we're down to 37. But this one should be done. Done-ish. Pretty close to done. And then It's just this one and this one that needs to be plopped down. It can't really be done. Let's see. We need to figure out which one has the most. So far we have an 800 something. Got these out here. 848, 852, 1K. So this one is still the worst one, 1K. But as we can see here, everything is being picked up. So it's just a matter of waiting for the robots to fly in. And then we can place, I think I can place the lower one. Should be possible. Yep, that's good. So the construction bots also get some work. And that one. Now the next part is definitely the, I mean, I should be getting one more, right? I really should. Because then I can use this as perimeter. It's just what? It's obvious. This is very obvious that I should be getting this one further out. Absolutely. I'm just never going to stop doing this, am I? Yeah. Right at the edge. Wow, that was a bit lucky then. And this one, that's the one that had the most, 400. Okay, so if the one that has the most has 400, then it's really worth just get rid of it. All of these are done. All of these. This one also had like 244. That's great. But 244 is being picked up. 300. All right, I know there's a bit of waiting time. And do we have a better indication here? Now this one is still only 150. I think that what I need to do is go out with the little car and then request. Let's go 3,000 of these. They're pretty close, so that shouldn't be an issue getting it. Anything else that is overinvested in? Clear these out. That's a lot of things that are overinvested. One, two, three, four, five, and that's 6. That's also an overinvestment. That's an overinvestment. And I think the rest is okay. That one's also an overinvestment because I don't need it. This one is as well, but I don't have any space to get rid of it. So that is 1, 2, 3, but I can't get, oh, that's more. Can you please pick up some things? Like, that goes there. That one goes there. And I can get another 4,000. That should be enough for 4,000. That one can also be exported. All right, that was a lot of cleaning up of the inventory. I bet that's something that's annoying a lot of people when I'm having such a junk inventory. And voila, it's done. Let's build it. That's be fit exactly. Sweet. This one, not getting done. And we're gonna get another 4,000. Well, the logistics bot really should stop complaining if I'm being perfectly honest, because they don't have any work up here anymore. It's really the construction bots that have something to complain about. Logistics bots, let's have a look. Why are you complaining? Have I merged some networks? No, don't think so. Then why are you so busy? Am I getting a bit of copper? Yes. No coal. A bit of iron. Oh my god, this is slow. We were down to 31? Really? That really the state of the nation at this point? All right, but good thing is, if we remove this, take this one. Oh, this is so close to being done. There's just a smidgen left. Well, it's actually a big smidgen, but that's beside the point. I'm going to do this one. We are going to take this one all the way up, and then we have one more row, and then we can do some defenses on the side. I don't know if we want to restore the uranium. It could be a good idea, but it could also just be completely irrelevant. How much do we have of these now? We have 23,000. That's going to last a while. That's going to last now 5.5 hours. Yeah, okay, so this is less of a concern. 5.5 hours of pure uranium. That's plenty of time to get a new solution going somewhere. Okay, thank you very much for joining. I hope you're enjoying it still. And we are closing in on the very last episode, so that's there's just a few tweaks that we need to do, but aside from this, it's really just making sure that it runs smoothly and that I stop making so many mistakes that we will end up botching it on the last episode. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time. Bye.